So anytime I am below $20,000, I do not pay myself. Anytime I am above $20,000, I do pay myself. Take those as distributions to.
How do you guys manage to find your way into my house somehow without my noticing? I'm just watching videos on YouTube on my PS5 Slim using my brand new Volcanic Red DualSense controller. Look at that, look at that. However, there is one thing I forgot to mention in my unboxing video. The back is matte. Look at that. The front has that little shimmer going on, but yeah, the back is matte. Anyway, we're not here to talk about the DualSense controller. What's up, guys? How y'all doing today? My name is David Franco, and welcome back to another mini vlog. It's really just a glorified unboxing video, but it is Saturday, November 22nd, 4:37 p.m. I'm making it clear that it's Saturday because I should be vlogging for the weekend vlog. Haven't even turned my GoPro on today. Calm down, calm down. There is indeed a weekend vlog coming. I just am taking it easy today because I did not go to bed until around like 10 o'clock in the morning. Let me repeat that just in case you think you misheard me. 10 o'clock in the morning. Last night was so much fun, guys, on Twitch. It was a blast. I got absolutely sucked into playing Astrobot. It was just a great time. And thank you to everybody who stayed late, Steph, Bianca, all of you guys. I appreciate my Twitch community so much, and it is linked right below, my Twitch channel, that is. And no, I haven't made an official announcement video saying, hey, I'm back on Twitch. I'm gonna do that maybe in the next week or two once I have some analytical data to back up my claims of why I moved platforms again. Because I realized I've been on Twitch, I've been on YouTube, I've been on Mixer, I've been on Kick, you know, vice versa. But honestly, the best part about being a content creator is just that. I can do what I want. I have the freedom to try new things, and I'm just so glad to be back on Twitch. The revenue, financial support, the money, whatever, is, for me, so much more beneficial on Twitch than it is YouTube. And well, that's a big reason why I moved platforms, if you want the truth. Because as a self-employed content creator, I've got to do what's best for me, despite if people don't like my streaming on Twitch. Anyway, how do I get from... Guys, this is why I love my job. I love talking to you guys. I could talk about anything. I can talk about the history of this mug and why Zero is the best cat and... Not best, okay. Guys, I shouldn't play favorites. It's not cool. But I'm pretty sure he's my favorite. Yeah, you. Okay, anyway, today's video... Actually, let's leave this open. Get a little light here. Is about my PlayStation Portal. I've barely used it. I just unboxed it yesterday. But like I said in my unboxing video, it's definitely... Guys, I know for a fact, it's the kind of device that I'm not going to use all too often, which is why I was more than happy paying $150 for it. I got it for a really good price, brand new in the box from Amazon. So if I play it like once or twice a week, that's good enough for me because, well, like I said in my unboxing video, the Portal is going to be primarily a bedtime device because I'm very fortunate enough to have a PS5 Slim here on my first floor. I have a PS5 Slim downstairs in my basement. So upstairs, the Portal is going to be my PS5 for the bedroom, for those late night experiences, single player. And shout out to Tracy UK. That is really crazy timing. I saw you just happened to get yourself the PlayStation 30th anniversary. And Tracy, it's because of you, I didn't even know Sony made a charging station for the Portal. It didn't even cross my mind until I bought the Portal. I'm like, wait, I'm gonna need a dock. So I went on Amazon, and this is the point of today's video. I went on Amazon and bought a third-party dock, but that was before I knew Sony made a dock. So there's a chance I'll buy the official Sony dock. I'm not sure, but honestly, who cares? It's a dock. I mean, as long as it plugs in fine, it charges, all that stuff. That's all I really need because I can't say it enough. This is primarily a bedroom time device, and there it is, PlayStation Portal. Absolutely beautiful device. So to update you guys for my unboxing video, yes, I knew next to nothing about the Portal going into it, besides the fact that, I mean, its primary function, it's a remote player. That I understood. But I honestly did not know it's a touchscreen. That really impressed me when I turned the camera off and I was done editing. I'm like, all right, let's set this thing up. I was like, wait, how the hell are you going to use the touchpads? I was like, well, maybe if I touch the screen, and what do you know, the actual touchpads show up. You can use this display, this side of the display for the settings menu and all that stuff. But anyway, the point is, guys, I am genuinely impressed by this piece of tech. It's a really cool piece of hardware. And it makes me think, like, what if Sony did this, but with like a true handheld? But then again, is that ever going to happen? I think we're in a market today where we don't really need, and honestly, I don't really even want, like a dedicated handheld that's separate from my primary console experience. Look at the Switch 2. And even the Switch 1, going back to 2017, I love the idea of a hybrid console. And if Sony or Microsoft, PlayStation or Xbox, could pull off a AAA 1440p, maybe 4K, 60 frames per second experience where, you want that handheld experience, 1080p, but you dock it and then with some insane AI upscaling, by some miracle, we can get a 4K 60 frames per second on our TV by docking said console. That would be cool. Now, right now in time, I don't think it's technically possible without charging an arm and a leg. What a weird phrase, by the way, if you think about it. Why do you want my arm and my leg? I mean, I still have this arm and this leg, so joke's on you. I can go to IHOP. You get it, IHOP is one leg? All right, anyway. But hey, you know what? Maybe we'll come back to a video like this in 5-10 years and say, David, you're an idiot. We are now, enjoying and playing 4K hybrid gaming consoles that give us insanely good experiences, both handheld and docked on the TV. So, I mean, guys, technology is moving extremely fast, especially with AI. I mean, I realize a lot of people, don't like AI, but it really is important stuff, and it could definitely be used for some really exciting stuff for gaming. Okay, anyway, the point of this video was to just unbox my dock. I didn't expect to go in depth. Why is this not ripping? But that's the whole point of these mini vlogs. Okay, so here is the dock. Guys, of course the fridge goes off now. I got this for, no joke, like $11 on the Black Friday sale. $11. This does come in white and black. What is with these companies abbreviating things for a P5 portal? Stop doing that. Because now P5 portal, P5P down there, looks like PSP. Now, no one in their right mind would think this charges a PSP, but still. Anyway, I got this for $11. I don't even know how much the official dock is. I didn't look it up. My guess is 30 or 40. You know what? Let's ask Alexa. Alexa, how much does the official PlayStation Portal dock cost?
One moment. Showing results for official PlayStation Portal dock. The first one is powered and charging station for PlayStation Portal remote player with Metra RGB lighting. It's $29.99 after $8 savings.
Wait. So the Power A dock is the first one, and it's got the official PlayStation branding. So did Sony not make their own? Sony may have hired Power A to make an official licensed charging dock. Anyway, it's only $30. $30 isn't bad. You know what? I'm going to Target soon to get cat food and cat litter. If it's there, I might just treat myself. Because honestly, guys, what's the harm in having two docks? One in my bedroom and one down here, whatever. Even though I have a PS5 Slim here and PS5 Slim in my basement, you can never have too many charging docks, in my opinion. Anyway, with that aside, guys, I do not regret this purchase one bit. Again, it was $11. And I gotta say, despite it feeling light and kind of cheapish, but it looks really nice. Look at that. Look. Guys, you looking? $11. Not bad. Okay, I am going to get this plugged in. Oh, wow, look, and it's a right angle USB-C cable to USB-A. That's kind of weird. But you know what? I'm not even going to use this right now. I'm just going to plug this in directly because I have a USB-C cable here that I use for my GoPro and my MacBook Pro. And we are going to just plug it in. Please excuse my voice. I was streaming all night, guys. All night. My God. Also, I'm very hungry. Ooh. That is cool. Let me turn the light off for a second. And we will dock the portal. Wow. Honestly, guys, I don't know if I need to spend the $30 on Sony's because Holy shit, this actually looks amazing. I didn't realize the RGB went all the way around. I just thought it was like in the front. Look at that. That is actually really, really cool. All right, there you have it. I will say it's a little awkward to plug in because the USB-C port is tucked in the back of the Portal. And I'm assuming that would be an issue with the official dock that I just saw on the Echo Show. So I don't know. I mean, I like it. It's just a little awkward to put on, like if you're in a pinch and you have to just quickly dock it. But then again, I don't really recommend that. You should just take your time and dock it appropriately. But I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed. However, with that said, if the official one really is easier to dock, then I'll buy it. It's $30. Who cares? It's not that bad. But at the same time, it's a dock. Like, I mean, as long as it does its job, who cares, you know? Oh my god, it's already almost 5 o'clock. I've had nothing to eat today. Today is a weird day. Again, guys, I went to bed at like 10 a.m. I'm not proud of it. But you know what? I'm going to be live again tonight. Or by the time you see this video, it might be like Monday or Tuesday. But actually, with that said, there's a good chance I'm live tonight. So, twitch.tv/DavidDeBurger. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, if you want to buy this dock for yourself, again, guys, I got it for $11. My dinner at Sheets tonight is going to cost more than that. So, man, what a deal. Thank you so much, guys. Happy early holidays, and, well, I'll talk to you soon.